Bitcoin is now starting to break above very critical resistance. And yes, yesterday we got the first interest rate cut, but more importantly, on today's video, I will be discussing what the outlook is for the upcoming period and for 2025. I want to be talking, of course, about this new major Bitcoin pump we just got created, what this means for the Bitcoin price action right now. Are we seeing this next big breakout starting to take place right here? I am going to all talk about this and so much more on today's update video. I will give a big update on my Bitcoin trades, my Ethereum trade, and of course a potential new trade I can be taking if the market is going to be tanking. So this and very much more will be getting discussed on today's update video. So don't forget to once again watch this video till the end, slap up that like button back above 1000 likes, it will be highly appreciated, and let me jump straight away in today's update video. So yesterday, of course, we had the FOMC, the interest rate decision came in that we were going to see an interest rate cut by 25 basis points. This was, of course, already expected. But more importantly, now the consensus is that for the next meeting and the meeting after that, we're going to get even more rate cuts. And yes, this came all after yesterday. The dot plot got released. The dot plot is basically the projection of all the Federal Reserve members, and they're going to be telling you where they think the rates are going to be moving towards. And since they're all voting for the rates, this is, of course, very important. And now the consensus is that by the end of 2025, we're going to sit on 350 to 375. And that is, yes, a very big thing, because that means that we're going to get at least 50 basis points of rate cuts still in 2025. And yes, that has definitely been one of the drivers of the slide that are pushed towards the upside. Bitcoin, of course, started to see a breakout above the very critical resistance. And of course, more importantly, I discussed this level of resistance many times already on the channel, but you can clearly identify previously around this level acted as major support. Now here it's flipped into resistance, and here also we got rejected by this level. And since we're right now breaking above it, yes, we are starting to see that big continuation towards the upside getting created. So Bitcoin is starting to be breaking out above this very important level of resistance. Of course, I discussed the bull flag pattern as well. Yesterday, actually, we saw an exact retest of the bull flag pattern. And ever since we retested that, we moved back towards the upside and now are seeing the continuation towards the upside. And ultimately, if we're looking at the price target of the inverse head and shoulders pattern, it is laying around $190,000. And if I'm going to be looking at the price target of the bull flag pattern, it also lays somewhere around the $120,000. So ultimately, I am expecting these targets are going to get reached here. But of course, I have been looking many times already at this falling wedge pattern. Of course, this was one of the reasons why I went long on the exact bottom on Bitcoin. Of course, if you want to be staying up to date on my trades, because I showed all my trades on the channel, I showed all my trades in the private Telegram group, because yeah, I opened up these trades on the lower side, particularly because we were creating this falling wedge pattern, we were creating a reversal structure. And yes, I already showed these trades in my private Telegram group here, because here you can see that I showed you that I was taking profits on my previous long position and that I was going to be waiting for Bitcoin to retrace towards $109,000 to about $111,000 to scale in towards my long positions. And of course, I said it already, we were going to grab the liquidity. And that is, of course, exactly what happened. So now I am $10 million long on Bitcoin, and where I will be taking my profits, I will also show you completely transparent. I've shared it many times already before, but personally, I am aiming to take my first profits around $121,000. But my ultimate target, where I will be going fully out of my position, is going to be around the $135,000 to about $130,000. Because yes, that is where the majority of the liquidity and resistance is laying for Bitcoin. And yes, if I look at the structure and of the timings, I do think still that is going to be one of the targets that could be reached this bull market. So yeah, I still think Bitcoin is going to be running ever so slightly higher. And I do want to be mentioning the fact, guys, if you are interested in trading, if you want to be making money from trading and you're looking for a reliable exchange, the best exchange to trade on is the exchange I am trading on, that is WEX. Like you can see, the fees are extremely low, and if you right now sign up an account using that first link in today's video description, you will get an even additional 25% fee rebate, making it even cheaper. And on top of that, they're giving you a 20% bonus on everything you're depositing. So let's say you deposit $1,000. They will give you a $200 bonus up to $30,000. So let's say You deposit $100,000, you will get a free 20K in bonus funds where you can trade with. So if you're interested in trading with, of course, if you're interested in trading on a reliable exchange that is cheap to operate on, check it out in the first link in today's video description. And if you don't have a lot of funds, maybe also you can get a free $10 to $100 coupon by signing up an account using the first link below, confirming your email and phone number, and then you can claim it already. So very, very interesting. Then on Bitcoin, of course, yesterday we were looking at this massive liquidity wall on the top side. Now that liquidity is exactly grabbed here, since Bitcoin started to be pushing towards the upside. I mean, on Bitcoin, on the 1 week time frame, there is still some liquidity. The top side liquidity is right now mainly grabbed, but there is still some liquidity laying below us. So I do want to be paying attention towards that. Of course, in yesterday's stream, I also went in depth about how important this chart is. And for me, this is going to be the most important chart in this bull market because it's going to be determining whenever the timing of the bull market is over. But for now on, it remains to be a good time to be invested in Bitcoin, to hold Bitcoin. But of course, whenever we're going to be going past this green line, it is obviously going to signal that the top of the cycle is most likely going to be in here. So for now, I don't think Bitcoin, the top is in already. I think we're looking very good. I think we're going to see a continuation. I'm still long here. But of course, this is not going to be lasting forever. I want you to understand that. And then also on today's video, I've got a small integration from a sponsor from PANDU Pandas. Guys, this is a project that has been absolutely increasing very rapidly. I've been actually for real already invested from of this level right here. So I am currently in a slide of the profit here, but I want to be mentioning the fact that in the beginning of September, they had an NFT and token launch, and their complete NFT sale is completely sold out. So that is, of course, extremely huge. Also, they are having some other developments because they've got a friend app, an AI friend app, and there's a lot of engagement and a lot of adoption coming. It's sort like, I don't know if you know it, Pooh from the past, but then with Pandu Pandas. So very interesting. You can feed it, you can have fun with it. And they're saying that this application is also submitted on the iOS store, the Android store, and it's going to come there anytime soon here. So they're trying to become a big meme in the space here. And it really honestly reminds me something like PANDU, right? But then, of course, it's a panda. So very interesting one. I would definitely recommend to do some research on it. They've got good listings already. They've got a great website. They have a big NFT collection that is completely sold out, like I told you. So make sure to check it out. I will leave all the links in today's video description. But further on, I want to be discussing also some moves on Ethereum, because right now Ethereum is creating this major symmetrical triangle, right? You can see many touch points, and basically Ethereum is sitting at all-time highs. It is massively compressing at this moment of time, and it's just going to be seeing a big breakout anytime soon here. So Ethereum consolidating at all-time highs, trading in this massive symmetrical triangle. Whenever it breaks outside of this wedge here, it is going to create an explosive move here. So let's see where it's going to be moving towards. But for sure, if I'm looking also at the total tree, the entire cryptocurrency market cap, excluding Bitcoin, Ethereum, is now breaking up towards new all-time highs, guys. And we're breaking outside of this very critical level of resistance. So please pay attention towards it. Big things are happening in the background, but truly, if you're looking at Ethereum, it's just creating a massive symmetrical triangle that is about to be breaking out here. And of course, big companies, treasury companies are buying up a lot of Ethereum in the last months here. So truly, I'm still very excited for what is about to be happening next year. I think the altcoin market is looking great here. Ethereum is consolidating, it's getting compressed there. Bitcoin is breaking above these very important levels of resistance, breaking outside of the bull flag pattern. So things are looking good. Things are exciting. So guys, this is it for me in today's update video. Don't forget, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, slap on that like button, and see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.